And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. But I forget you. Now, baby, 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 why you wanna hurt me so bad? So bad, so bad, so bad. I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. Yeah, she did. And I was like, why, baby? I love you. I still love you. I see you crying my child with a girl I love. Forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be with you. Wait, that's some shit. And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. But I forget you.
So that was CeeLo Green, Forget You. Now, you know, he says a line in there that really, really, really stands out to me. When he says, even though there's pain in my chest, I wish you the best. So we all know, you know, with this whole Thanksgiving debris and just life debris, really, with, you know, relationships that have blown up, they have destructed, they are destroyed, and they are no more. And they bring you that pain in your chest. You know, I think, and you might disagree or not, let me know, but I think the mature thing is that, you know, you do wish the person the best. You don't have to deal with the person in that way anymore. You don't have to, you know, make sure that the person is your significant other if you don't feel like that the person should be your significant other, but you certainly should, you know, wish them the best. You should not hinder them. If you cannot, you know, love them in that way, don't hurt them. You know, don't, you know, you should, and that's something from Almost Christmas. You know, if you can't love someone else, or, you know, I think, do you remember what the saying was in Almost Christmas?
I don't.
If you, you know, don't hurt people.
Right.
And so that's the bottom line.
Don't hurt
right.
them.
So that line, when CeeLo sings that line, I just think that is just so, like, he says so much in those couple of words. You know, yes, there's pain in my chest. I feel a certain way. Why are you here? You know, I'm not sure why you're here, but, you know, maybe y'all know how this goes, how you date somebody and your parents really love the person. And so for Thanksgiving, you show up for Thanksgiving, and then come to find out your mother and your father done invited this person that you no longer are with. And so they show up because they're showing respect to your parents, but they show up and there is a pain in your chest, and you just really want to say, disappear from out of my life. Why are you here? And come to find out it is somebody else that invited them, because you would have never invited them. You would have never invited that person to an event in which you were going to be, you know, happy and eating and, you know, family food, feasting and fun. With that one person there, you are almost guaranteed that you're not going to have fun. But what I feel like he's saying in the song is that, you know, despite that pain in his chest, he's going to wish you the best. And, you know, that's the end. We're going to make the best out of this. We're going to, you know, keep going. We're not going to start throwing chairs at one another. We're not going to throw books at one another, which, again, that's all part of that debris. We don't want the debris, but, you know, real life is that there is debris when you have gatherings such as that. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you feel the same way about those couple of words?
I do. But like you said, there's going to be debris. But in parting, even though, you know, some people have to be the bigger party, I just think at that time of year, everyone needs to be the bigger party.
I mean, mean, but in being the bigger party, right? So there's debris that will come out of the situation, and being the bigger party, doesn't that come to some sort of pretentiousness, some sort of fakeness? Isn't that saying, let's be fake?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And that's what it's going to take for the powers that be, which are the elders of a family. Those are the ones that, every event has a purpose and normally has a principle, right? So you go to a birthday party, there's the birthday girl. We don't want to make the birthday girl cry, right? So we have to worry about those things. We have to worry about what's going to happen if, somebody comes to the birthday party that is going to be disturbing to the birthday girl, or
right.
Whatever the case may be. And Thanksgiving is the same way. So a lot of times we come to Thanksgiving without those pretensions or those, the ability to be fake. And you have to come sometimes, because it's not for, even though we are all self-absorbed people, Thanksgiving is really
and
for... We are, absolutely.
We are.
If you act like you're not,
people.
You lie to yourself and say that you're not, you're a liar.
But, wait a minute, just sidetrack. Hold that thought, Soul Circle. Because you said something about elders. And so whenever I think about elders, and so, elders, they will find it upon themselves to invite the girlfriend that you haven't dated in forever, but you show up at the table.
Exactly.
Because you know what? With the elders, that's when you heard of marriages that lasted for 55, 60 years, because they knew how to, deal with it, and keep the marriage going. Today, the first moment you rub me in the wrong way, we're going to the courthouse. I'm getting a divorce, like right here, and hence the debris. So, of course, the elders don't see a problem with inviting these people over that you had let go a long time ago, because they like the person. The person ain't do nothing to them. And so, and they know how to deal with conflict. They know how to keep things going. Whereas today, in the microwave age, the minute, something is wrong, we aren't trying to fix it. We don't have time to fix it. We just gonna go in and get rid of the issue.
Right. We're gonna microwave fix it real quick.
We're gonna microwave fix it real quick, almost like that speed defrost.
That's right. Speed dating. You sit at a desk with somebody for 30 seconds. I don't know. I've never been speed dating. Whatever it is, 10, 15 seconds. And in that 10 or 15 seconds, you got to try to find a connection. Yeah. That's what's going to get us all in trouble.
That's what's going to get us all in trouble.
But, the thing with Thanksgiving is it's really for the elders. They bring the family together because they want to see their legacy. And they want to see them all in one room. They want to see them all get along. And, they want to, commemorate it with great pictures, great food, great fun, and everybody go home. So that should be the day when, if you have any fake in you, be as fake as possible, just for those people, right? Some people say, well, I can't do it. Don't come. Don't come. Don't come to Thanksgiving making everybody miserable, because, once again, it's not for you. People look at Thanksgiving and say, well, it's for the entire family. It's really not. Those that have more
what
things...
What do you mean? What are you trying?
What I'm saying is, Thanksgiving is really for those... It has a pecking order. And those that have the most to be thankful for are people, the elders in the family. They've been around long. They've seen a lot.
Yes.
And so those are the people that need to be respected first, not, the youngest, who's sleeping in my room, who's got my special glass, all this petty stuff that starts a bunch of arguments. Leave that stuff out of it. Save that for another day, another occasion, the plain old regular cookout. Not on Thanksgiving. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, brother. I mean, because a gathering is a gathering is a gathering. So be it a cookout, a family cookout, or Thanksgiving, or whatever, we need to know how to deal with
I think Thanksgiving, people come from farther for Thanksgiving, right? So regular cookouts, people just don't come to regular cookouts. You get regular family, but you have people that come from, for example, if we were to have Thanksgiving and Kurt was to come from Virginia, Are we going to sit here and have someone come here and start an argument and make Kurt uncomfortable?
No, because he just drove all the way.
Because he drove all that way.
Just drove
so
all
you have relatives that, this Thanksgiving, a lot of people I know traveled. Drove to North Carolina, to Connecticut. When people travel that distance, you don't want to go through that drama.
No.
That's why I say Thanksgiving is just not the day or the time for that. And it can be a regular cookout. If you see that family member at another cookout or something of that nature, then deal with it. Or you want to call and, we all have social media. Contact the person and say something. Just not them, because people come from farther.
Social media. Ugh.
Right. That's the worst place to put your
That's the
your
worst
dirty
place
laundry.
to put your dirty laundry.
But, the thing is, when people come from distances to reconnect with family, or connect with family, that's not the time to start the nonsense.
Yes. So, yeah. So, I'm going to play another song that relates to debris. But when we come back, Derek, I want you to share with the Soul Circle about the debris that you encountered, on Thanksgiving, which was not necessary, but, and actually it happens. That debris happens.
It does. It happens.
And it leads to this next song, Taylor Swift. We are never, ever getting back together. But that don't mean we can't live right.
Exactly.
I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough. Cause like we hadn't seen each other in a month. When you said you needed space. What? Then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me, remember how that lasted for a day? I say I hate you, we break up, you call me, I love you. Ooh, we called it off again last night, but ooh, this time I'm telling you, we are never, ever getting back together. We are never, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me, but we are never, ever getting back together. Like, ever. I'm really gonna miss you picking fights, and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right. And you would hide away and find your peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. Ooh, you called me up again tonight, but ooh, this time I'm telling you, we are never, ever getting back together. We are never, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me, but we are never, ever getting back together. I used to think that we were forever, and I used to say, never say never.
So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And I'm like, this is exhausting, Like, we're never getting back together. Like, ever.
No! We are never, ever getting back together. We are never, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me, but we are never, ever getting back together. Getting back together. Getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. We are never, ever.
So,